Okay, welcome back. Today we are going to do foam rolling or self-myofascial release for the lower half of your body. This is Laura again, and I'm Marissa. So we are going to start by talking about foam rolling your glutes. Your glutes and your IT bands specifically, we spend a lot of time externally rotated and in cross positions and in plies, and a lot of this activity actually causes these muscles to become extra tight. So it's important to get these muscles going and loose before we start class. So I'm going to have Laura start by sitting on the foam roller. Good. So she's going to start by crossing her right leg over her left. So she's actually in an externally rotated position. And what she's going to do is lean downstage. Good. And what I want you to do is she's going to roll from about up the top of her butt down to the bottom. Good. And if you recall from last week when we talked about the lats, if she finds a spot that's particularly juicy, she can roll downstage and then upstage again. Good. And you can foam roll for about 30 seconds to a minute or about 10 passes or whatever is most comfortable for you. Okay, so we're going to go right into the IT band stretch. So your glutes actually insert into your IT band. So if your glutes are tight, then your IT band is tight and vice versa. So what I'm going to have Laura do is go ahead and roll down stage so we're facing the camera. Good. So Laura's going to have her bottom leg straight, and her top leg is going to aid in assisting her and stabilizing her as she rolls up and down. So she's going to start the foam roller at the base of the pelvis. Go ahead and walk yourself all the way that way. Good. So she's going to roll all the way down to the base of the knee because your IT band inserts underneath your kneecap. Good. And then come all the way back. Nice. You'll also probably get your TFL, which is your tensor fascial lata, which is also overactive or used a lot in dance class. All the way back. Good. So she'll do this about 10 times or until you start to feel things release. Okay, so next thing that Laura's going to do is she is going to foam roll her quads. I'm sure all of you have felt tightness in here at some point or another because of all the plies that we do. So what I want Laura to do is she's actually going to go face down onto the foam roller. And she's going to put her quad, which is, yes, her thigh, right directly on the foam roller. So she's going to roll all the way from the top of her knee to the base of her hip. Good. And while she's doing this, you can experiment with bending or flexing your knee, and that lengthens and stretches, lengthens and tightens the muscle. So if your knee is bent, it actually will be a little more painful, probably. So careful when you're doing this too, that you don't roll over the kneecap. We just want to get the muscle. And like the previous stretch, you want to do this about 10 times. So the final stretch or final foam rolling exercise we're going to be doing today is for the calves. So same principle as all the other activities we've done today. Laura's going to put her calf directly on the foam roller, and she's going to just work her calf up and down the roller, being careful not to roll over the joints of the back of the knee on this exercise. What she can also do if the foam roller is not intense enough and she doesn't feel like it's really working the muscle, the knots out of the muscle, is she can actually go back to the tennis ball, which we used last week, and rest her calf on different parts of that. So she'll be doing this 10 times approximately, and then you'll switch to the other side. And that's it for today. Hope you learned something.